Ten Hag apologized for our draw against 20 yesterday. And before we even dive into Ten Hag issue, I will first of all have to express my dissatisfaction to the fact that some Manchester United fans does not really have a whole lot of impatience. Why am I saying that? Ugarte just came. He was not part of their preseason. Therefore, he needs a little bit time to be able to adjust. Joshua Zirkzee is not even up to 3 months. Yet we cannot stand by these players. Joshua Zirkzee may not be scoring, but he has a great impact in a game. When he plays, you don't just have to look at he not scoring. What are some of the contributions he brings to the game? So it means that if the ball is not placed for him to score, he doesn't have other things to offer. That is not the kind of striker we want. When he doesn't get the ball, he still drop back to help recover the ball and also give assist. That is a kind of striker we have. And he just needs a little bit time to begin to put his goals inside the net. And some fans are already calling for him out as if he is one kind of terrible player. Why will you call a player bad when you have not given him that chance? See Nunes, who have been with Liverpool for 2 years, yet the fan base still stand by him. So can I say that we Manchester United fans don't have patience? See the kind of slang, the kind of words that was being thrown at Ugarte. It was bad of us. Why will you treat Joshua Zirkzee that way? They just came. They need time to be able to adopt. If you are being fair and sincere to yourself, you will know that this season there is a lot of improvement as compared to last season. They play much better than last season. Even though we are not happy that we are not winning. But that does not mean that you should abuse these players I am talking about. If you abuse them at this stage, that is unfair of you. It means that you have not given them the opportunity to express themselves. You have not given them, give them time. If they don't, after 1 year, if we have not seen that thing that we are expecting from them, then you can now start coming after them, or they can even be put on the bench. They have nothing to complain about. Not to even talk of these players are not that bad. They are doing their best. Ugarte did his best. Zirkzee did his best. It's just that Zirkzee is not scoring, but he's a very great integral part of most of our goals that we have scored. So what is this the fans are doing? And with regards to Erik ten Hag, apologize, I think it is only right for him because Manchester United left 20 alive. They should have made sure that they score when they had the opportunity, when they had all those opportunities. But there's one thing nobody is saying. Everybody was calling for Rashford's head. But now that he was our best performer last night, nobody talks about it. So this is to tell you that most of these things just need a little bit of patience for us to be able to get there. If we don't have patience, we will struggle to get there. Another person I would actually like to talk about is Bruno. Bruno is actually performing below the belt. That is not the Bruno we know. He has to put himself together and get back to the game. All these things, there are some things that will happen that if you are going to be sincere to yourself, you will not blame the coach. See the kind of a goal Onana made them scored. You were watching, they scored you from first pole where exactly you are standing. Those are the kind of goals he keeps on conceding. And I think Erik ten Hag is about time he bench him. Give the other goalkeeper a chance. If he wants to come back to the post, he will fight for that position. Because he himself keeps on letting us down. There are so many things that happen for them to be able to equalize that ball. It was a loose play on our side. But for you to come after Ugarte is a no for me. It's a no for me. At this stage, I will say no to that. You don't have to come after him. You don't have to come after Joshua Zesky. How long have they been with us? What of those? See the kind of performance Bruno displayed yesterday. Who has been with us for how many years now? Now you are calling for those two newcomers. For what? Are they our Messiah that when they just come, things will just turn at once? Sometimes we have to learn to be patient. Yes, even though we are unbeaten, with regards to Eric Ten Hag apology, it is only logic for fans to be frustrated with our kind of form. But I think Eric Ten Hag really needs to go back to his drawing board and do a lot of work. The finishing is not there. The finishing is not there. We are actually lacking in the finishing aspect. I must be sincere. All the shots that the finishing that we've missed, if we are going to convert all of it to goal, we will not be where we are. But I understand that we are in a transition period. A lot of people don't have patience. For people who actually understand football, you will agree with me that when Guardiola came to Man City and was playing his style, it was not working. They will have possession, yet they will not score. But he sticks to it. So for me, I believe that if this if this coach sticks to it, he will definitely accomplish something. But a lot of people are becoming impatient. And that is the more reason why he should go back to his drawing board and fix it as soon as possible. Because his job may be at risk. And I think he actually has a lot of work to do with the finishing aspect. You cannot be having possession and you wouldn't be winning. He has to work on it. Work on it and let us see it being accomplished. Without it being said, Eriksen is also performing well, but I don't actually understand why he was removed, because for me I saw it as a wrong substitute, but it could also serve as a penalty because he lose the ball at that particular point. You don't lose the ball at your pole. It's very risky. So for me, if in as much as it was a wrong substitute, it could also be to serve as a punishment to make each and everybody knows that when you make such a mistake, you'll be brought out immediately. I was asked between Bruno and Eriksen who should come off. I would have said Bruno, because Bruno was missing entirely in the game. Wrong passes, he wasn't also creating chances. So if I was asked which of the two should come off, I would definitely go for Eriksen. I say Eriksen, Bruno rather. But for me, I think Eriksen was just brought out for the reason I already stated. But I think Erik Ten Hag has to be a strong character if he actually wants to keep his job. Yes, nobody's position should be guaranteed. And yesterday was actually a disappointing night. That is why I didn't even do my review yesterday. Onana is also another problem. He will perform well today, tomorrow he will be your downfall. Useless goals that should not be goal. Something he should have prevented, he will just give it out, and it's very disappointing. But to start attacking them, it will be too much. But I just hope he will be able to take his corrections and then get to work. Let us see the results. That is all we are asking for. That is what we want. If Bruno is going to perform this way, for me in particular, I don't think our Saturday game, Bruno actually deserves to start. But one thing you cannot also be sure of is sometimes they look at the person training. We may be bashing Bruno today, and then on Sunday, he will be our best player. So Bruno is actually unpredictable, and sometimes they look at the training before they make those starting lineup, but I will actually said Eric Ten Hag has to pay much attention to our clinical aspect, the finishing aspect. They actually have to work on it. It is very important. If we are able to be very clinical, I don't think we will continue to be struggling, because the way of our play has actually improved. For me, I would actually like to end my video here. You can also let me know what you think, and thank you so much for always supporting this platform. Please don't also forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel United Extra, and don't forget to like, share and comment, and see you in my next video. Bye for now.